Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play LOTRO with me, Balthelion. So last time we were helping out again with the preparations. We've only got 2 more things left to do, which we're already done with and we're ready to hand them in. So we're now back up in the hills about to speak to Windfall.
You set the traps? Good. We don't want anyone sneaking around.
So you set the traps? Good. We do not want anyone sneaking around who should not be here. I wonder if that was enough traps. I may see if your ranger friends will help me collect more avant-jewels. So he's going to give us actually some traps that we can use. So it will last a minute. There's a 5-minute cooldown. But yeah, it can damage up to 3 targets. So it will set up like a triangle effect, basically like a hunter's triple trap. And yeah, it will root characters in place for a period of time. But as it says, it's most effective against targets level 75 or lower. So you can't just stockpile these for high levels or something. So that takes us up to 9 preparations. So we're very nearly done now. So lastly, we need to just speak to Penrod, who asked us to check in on our ranger friends, see how they're getting on with the tasks that the Falcon Clan have given them. And that will complete our preparations.
Thank you for your help and theirs.
Haha! I am sorry your friend Radney is unhappy. Mucking out the oxen is not a pleasant task, but if it is not done, all suffer. There are very few desirable tasks when it comes to preparing for war, Pendarus, but all must be done. Penrod laughs heartily. Ha 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 ha. But I am not ankle-deep in manure, am I? Perhaps I will find someone to take Radney's place. We are grateful for the help and do not want any of the rangers to resent volunteering it. Thank you for your help and theirs, Pendarus. The clans arrayed against us are fierce and merciless, but they do not have allies from the north, as we do. So we'll confirm that. So once we've done all 10 preparations, we have to come back to Penrod, so conveniently that's where we are now.
Laurelin wants to see you. The prisoner is giving the guards trouble.
The preparations have been coming along very well, Pendarus. These rangers are hard workers, but none more so than you, good elf. Penrod's approving laughter fades, and he becomes sullen once again. Lou Brennan wishes to see you. The emissary from Isengard that he captured is giving the guards trouble. Go see the Brennan outside his home, up the hill to the south. So we're going to head for the big tent up on the highest tier, and then go see what Lou Brennan has to say for himself. So he's over here. So he lives in like the biggest, grandest house here.
All of Tormorva is alive with the sound of work.
Sounds a bit like a pirate, doesn't he, this one? All of Tormorva is alive with the sound of work, Pendarus. It is good. There are many clans siding with the wizard in this conflict, and I feared the Falcon Clan would not be ready if it came to war with them. With your help and that of these rangers, the Falcon can show its talons.
The emissary Saruman sent to us is being kept under watch in the prison cave.
You know of the emissary Saruman sent us to force a cooperation. He is being kept under watch in the prison cave. He has not told us anything of use yet, but perhaps you can inspire him to speak. Go into the prison cave and speak to the guard nigh. He will allow you to press the captive for information. Return and tell me if the captive has anything useful to say. If he does not, perhaps his usefulness is at an end, and nigh can be given something else to do. The prison caves are to the south. Follow the path, and you will see the entrance among the ruins on your left-hand side in the cliff. So we do this, and we get a nice pair of shiny trousers. So it's just along here, on the left here, behind the saws. There he is, through the gap. This is where they keep their prisoners, basically at the back of town, where they can have the least chance of escape. So inside the prison, here we go. Here's Nye of the Falcon Clan. Zoom in a bit.
You have the permission of the Brennan to speak with the prisoner?
So, very well. You may go in. He should pose you no danger. He knows that if he tries anything, he will do without meals. So we're going to wander in. So, Dontreg.
Do not mistake these people for friends. It will be you in my place next.
Have you come to gloat, elf? You are no Dunlanding. Do not mistake these people for friends. It will be you in my place next. Mark what I say. Dondreg glowers at you, his eyes full of hate. They cannot defeat Saruman. They are fools to try. The other clans are wiser and know which way the tide is going. Already most of Dunland pledges their swords to my master. His armies come from Dunbog and Carriglin and Starkmoor. And then these unprepared fools will find themselves on the wrong side of the wave. It could have been different. I care not. It is enough to know that my captors will be slain by their own kinsmen soon enough, and you gloaters among with them. So there we go. So he's not very happy about that. So we can go speak to Lou Brennan and tell him what this guy said. But he's probably not going to be happy. So yeah, we haven't been to those places that I mentioned. Carriglin, Starkmoor. And what was the third one? I can't remember. But yeah, we're gonna bump into those clans soon. But yeah, as we've mentioned before, there's a lot of these clans about, and they all have their own different cultures and sort of motivations.
What have you learned from our guest?
What have you learned from our guest, Pendelus? Lou Brennan listens to your report of Dondrek's words. There is truth there, I fear, if only a kernel. We must learn how large that kernel may be. So we'll just take any old trousers.
I need someone I can trust to travel through Dunland and see the state of things.
Our prisoner spoke of the other Dunlanding clans as if they were already in Saruman's sigil. That is my fear, but his words may be born from bluster and desperation. The Falcon Clan is strong, but even our strength may not be enough to face all of the clans of a united Dunland. I need someone that I can trust to travel throughout Dunland and see the state of things. Is Galtreth still as it was? Do the herds of the Starkmoor feed Saruman's lackeys? What is the mood of the people of the distant Dunbog? Are the mines of Carriglin still being worked? And for whom? I need you to be my eyes in this, Pendulous. Go first to Catrin in Galtreth, she who sent you to us. See what is happening in Dunland, and help those who share our goals. Saruman must be opposed by the Rangers and by the Falcon Clan, if by no others. So there we go. So this is going to mean that we leave this area of town for now. And we will be back here to report back to Lou Brennan later on in the region. So yeah, so for now we're going to end up going to the Starkmoor. So we're going to pick up with the quest, was it Andrag? The guy that was going from Galtreth to Starkmoor. So we're going to see what's happened to him. That'll lead us to the Starkmoor. From Starkmoor we'll then end up going down to the Dunbog, and then after the Dunbog we go to Carriglin. And then we're going to end up coming back and reporting back to the Falcon Clan. But for now that's it with these guys. So we'll just cheat our way back to Galtreth with a Mithril coin, which I probably didn't need to do because I'm sure Pendulous has got a reputation port to Galtreth. No, he doesn't. No, but he's got a map to Galtreth, hasn't he? Yeah, so I could have saved myself a Mithril coin. Damn it. Right, so Catrin.
You have returned, and on an errand from Lou Brennan?
You have returned, and on an errand from Lou Brennan. Old Catrin is still a good judge of character, is she not? Catrin cackles and does a shuffling type of dance. To answer your questions, Galtreth is home to people of many clans, as it has been for all of my memory. The Ox Clan has been more brazen in recent days, and it seems to me that they must have received encouragement from some source, some wizard if you ask for Catrin's opinion. While you were at Tormova, someone has been helping me with my little resistance against the Ox Clan. She did not want to stay within the walls of Galtreth and has a camp to the southwest. She would not tell me her name, but I called her Wadu's ghost. You should seek her out. She was asking about your ranger friends. So if you remember, this is going to be someone we've met already. So we need to head slightly west of Galtreth. So we're going to head out the south gate. And she will be in the direction that we're going to go anyway. So we need to also add back in Dunland Starkmoor to the Starkmoor, which is our vector quest to start going for the Starkmoor quests, which we got from when we finished questing in the Galtreth Prengwyd region, which we just put on pause while we were doing the Falcon Clan quests for the epic. So head out of here then, and we're going to go a little bit west. Shouldn't be too far from the road. And I guess it's just behind this rock. Yep. So here we go. Da 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 da. It's Nona,
We meet
brother
again,
of Wadu.
as I knew we would.
We meet again, Pendulous, as I knew we would. I am a free woman of the Ukluf, sister to Wadu, and with victory notches already upon my sword. I am free to go wherever I please. I need no permission from your northern friends to walk these lands that belong to me and mine. Catherine of the Hebogluf and I of the Ukluf have already made things difficult for those who would sell these lands and its people to Saruman. I am ready to strike against them throughout all of Dunland in my brother's name, if you are willing.
I will be Wadu's ghost and defeat the true enemies of Dunland.
Danger seems to follow you wherever you go, Pendulous. I like that. I will be Wadu's ghost and defeat the true enemies of Dunland, faithless clans who swear loyalty to Saruman. The land to the west is called the Starkmoor. You say that Laurelin wished to know the state of its herds? There are many herd animals in the Starkmoor, and he who controls them will have much food production for close at hand. Enough for an army? Aye. There is a farmhouse in the northwest corner of the Starkmoor among the hills. I have seen it from afar. I will meet you there, and we can scout for the information Laurelin desires to know. So we're going to get some shoulder pieces. So we've seen this one before. It's probably my favourite one of them. The nice little leather shoulder piece. Got the one shoulder piece, and a very heavy one. So if you want a big, broad-shouldered character, I mean, this might look good on a dwarf if you're trying to pad him out in heavy armour. Then that could maybe be a nice one. How does this die actually? Shoulders, make it white. That didn't make much difference. Red. Okay, so it will dye the whole thing. So yeah, you could probably do something interesting with that one. So accept this quest. So we need to find Andras and talk to Nona. So Nona's quest is going to be further up this road to the west of where we're about to go next. So if we head south, we'll see if we can find Andras. So we're going to end up pulling some mobs as well. So Andras is kind of at this crossroads on the map. The various roads through Dunland are at least on the map, even if some of them are going to be more of a dirt track than a proper road. But anyway, so we come down here, and just off to the right hand side we're going to see a poor merchant who has been ransacked slightly, and his cart's fell to pieces. I mean, to be fair, his cart does look like it was massively overloaded. I don't know how he fit all those boxes on there, given that the first box is already as big as the cart. But whatever. So, to the Starkmoor.
Greetings. Will you remain here long?
A thief on the road? Help! Help! Oh, why will no one help me? You are not here to steal my wares? Ah, perhaps you can help me then. As you see, I am in a bit of trouble.
It is not our custom to trust Devodion, but perhaps you may be of help to me?
I do not have anything left, I swear. The raiders before you took it all. Please do not hurt me. Wait, you do not have the look of a rival clansman. You have pointy ears and a fair complexion. My name is Andras. I was taking this caravan to Aberdeen for the upcoming auction when I was beset by the Dragon Clan. They are an evil lot, and I suspect they answer to Isengard. Saruman is not the friend that he claims to be. There are few who can see through his tangled web of lies, and my clan, the people of the Ox, least of all it seems. I seek to change that, but to do so, I must be in a position of power. Among the Ox Clan merchants, that means money, which I had hoped to raise at this coming auction. Please, I ask your help. I have not yet had time to assess the damage done to my caravan. If you could check my cart and goods, then venture out against the raiders, I would be grateful. They came from the hill to the east. So we can have a rapper quest to help him with 4 different quests. And yes, there's going to be a quest in the Starkmoor deed that's going to unlock. So we'll just remove that rapper quest for now. Interact with all the bits and pieces. The wheel is damaged and broken. It does not look like it is possible to repair here on the road. If Andras is to continue on, a new wheel must be found. The Dragon Clan camp to the east would be a good place to start looking for a new wheel. Most of the pages of this ledger have been ripped out and taken. The few remaining pages appear to detail crop amounts and various household items. This is most likely an accounting of all goods Andras has at his homestead. The missing pages are vital if he has put together a respectable auction. The Dragon Clan raiders must have taken the pages with them. So we need to find 6 pages. The crate is filled with shattered pieces of pottery. The pieces indicate that several pots are missing. The quality of the smashed ones is very high, and the pattern is foreign to Dunland. If any remain, they would bring a good price at auction. So we have to collect 6 pots. And lastly, this bag is mostly empty, but with a few of the bandages it once held remain. They are soft and damp to the touch. Your skin feels soothed when your fingers glide over them. No doubt these bandages are very valuable, and the Dragon Clan raiders would have taken them. So there we go. So we need to head now eastwards. Actually due east up here, and they're in these ruins up on the very top. So we're going to make our way up here. And then we're basically going to murder pretty much everything in town until we've got all the bits and pieces we need. So we go Dunland Scout, here we come. We don't actually need to kill any of these people, but I think some of them might drop some items. Okay, just because you're an archer and you're not going to follow me, I'll stay here and kill you then. So we can have an exploring Starkmoor deed, which is going to be to find all the bits and pieces. They're fairly easy to find, so we don't need to worry too much about completing that. Pretty much most of the exploration deeds actually in this region you will find automatically while going about your business doing the questing, unlike some regions where you have to really go out of your way to find all the bits and pieces. Okay, so pots and bandages, they can be on the floor here. Raider, you can come follow me until we find another pot or a bandage. There we go. But yeah, we'll make our way around here, collect as many of these as we can. But like I said, we don't need to kill the Dunlendings, so if we don't need to pull them, we can try and avoid them. Otherwise, if I'm forced to fight, I might as well grab a few together, because it won't take any longer to kill several mobs. Hello! There's another friendly person wandering around. So if he wants to kill the mobs, he can kill them. But otherwise there should be a few mobs standing around guarding all the bits and pieces. So if he doesn't kill that, we might go help him. There we go. There we go. So we've got the broken wheel. Pots, bandage, pot. We might need to get the very top bit as well, just to get a few extra bits and pieces. So yeah, 5 or 6 pots, 2 or 6 ledges, 4 of 8 bandage. So we're going to wander up here with our friendly neighbourhood. I think he's a champion, judging by his animations. Okay, I was going to help. I was going to let you participate in my killing of a few people, but alright, if you don't want to, then that's fine by me. Okay, he's found a captain. So I'll help you kill your mob. I'm friendly neighbourhood champion. So this backpack's just going to be random items, but I'll still pick it up anyway. So we have another pot, so that's all the pots we need. Bandage we still need. Now if he's not too close, there we go, I don't need to pull him. This captain I'll need to pull, just because he's going to be near this. He sounds like he's killing my friend over to the right here. Oh, he stunned me right at the end, but the bleed might kill him. There we go. Right, bandage. Wooden chest. Still need 2 more bandages. There should be plenty up here. Where are you, bandage? There's 1. There's 2. There we go. So we'll grab those last 2 bandages. And then we can mount back up and head back downstairs. We shouldn't have any quest drops at this point, to my knowledge. So yeah, just random loot. Okay, so we can head back down to the bottom then, handle these into Andrus, and he's going to be very happy because now he can attach the new wheel to his cart. Oh, hello. I've made a friend. He can put the new wheel in his cart, load back up, and carry on to his homestead, I think is where he was going first. So hopefully that guy should reset sometime soon. You place the bandages back into the bag from which they originally came. While the bag is not quite full, the majority of them have been returned. After removing the smashed pieces, the pots easily fit within the crate. They may bounce a little during the ride, but they should make it intact. With a tug and a jolt, the old wheel comes off. The new one slides on with ease. It is not the sturdiest wheel you have handled, but it should last the trip to the next town. And then lastly, the ledger. The pages fit back within the ledger and it closes smoothly. Care will need to be taken to make sure they do not fly out, but at least they have all been returned. So there we go. Andros is now very happy.
You are welcome here, as long as you do not trouble us.
It is a strange day when a Devodiad has more kindness than clansmen you have known your entire life. A strange day indeed. So what do we got cosmetically? So we have kind of like a floppy wizard's hat. We have some very plain shoulders, which don't look too nice, and some boots, which are fairly plain. Kind of like a plain leather boot, but it's got like a steel plate attached to the front just to protect your shins. So I'd say none of them are particularly interesting cosmetically.
Hear me out, Devodiad, for I have a tale to tell.
And then next then, the things that you helped to recover will bring good coin at auction, but the raiders ensured that it will not be enough. I will need more if I am to make the kind of money needed to pay off my debts and ascend within the clan. Only then can I hope to sway them away from the wizard's murmurings. I have a homestead just west of here, over the ridge. We farm and raise livestock. Take the ledger to my son. He should be able to show you where everything is and help you pack it all up. I am moving on to Aberdeen to the south. Come and find me there once everything is in order. So we're finished there then. So mount up. So now we're heading kind of like mostly west, a teensy bit north. So we'll just climb this hill. And this will take us onwards, which I think is the same direction where we needed to go for the epic. Yes, the quest rings are pretty much in the same spot. So ignore the Dragon Clan settlement. That's where we were questing for Gauchev earlier. So along this path, here we go. Here is Nona.
The herds of Starkmoor feed many of the clans of Dunland.
The herds of the Starkmoor feed many of the clans of Dunland. If this farmland is held by those loyal to Saruman, he will have a source of food for his armies, but can also starve those who oppose him. Go up to the farmhouse at the top of the slope to the west and see how things stand, Pendulous. You should also scout some of the fields and enclosures nearby to the west. And we should speak to also this guy's son, who's just right in front of us, but whatever. You say my father sent you? I hope you are skilled with a weapon. The Dragon Clan must have heard that he was gone, for they have begun to raid the farm. It was all that I could do to sneak down here unseen. So he's going to have a follow-up quest. If we are to recover anything from the homestead, we must move quickly. A group of Dragon Clan raiders passed by here. They must have copied down some of the items from the ledger before you recovered all of the pages. This homestead is all my family has. I beg you to help me save it. So this is going to be an instance quest that has to be done in solo, but I think we'll stop here and carry on with that next time. So until then, see you guys later.